Welcome to a controversial Bengal Genius show where the NFL is sticking it right to our keisters, but it doesn't matter because we will overcome. All right. So basically, what's going on when you look in terms of most popular teams in the NFL at this moment, Bengals aren't at the top of the list. I don't know what the reason is, but right now the Chiefs seem to be number one. If you do a little Googling, Bills are ranked a little bit higher than the Bengals, despite all the Cincinnati Bengals star power. So what this means is the NFL is going to kind of, wiggle away. First of all, of course, we're all ecstatic that Hamlin is healthy. Okay, that's number one. Okay. But the Bengals could have pressed this issue Monday night and been like, hey, sorry, move on. 5 minutes. Let's get it back on the field. And we would have, under any circumstances, we were going to crush the Buffalo Bills Monday night. Okay, but the Bengals took the high road, the classy road, and then all of a sudden, magically, they change all the rules where, of course, if you lose tomorrow to the Ravens, then we'll flip a coin, even though we have the better record for the division. We're going to have a higher winning percentage overall, which is that is the main indicator who wins the division. Who's won more games. So somehow, first of all, we're not even going to lose to Baltimore. We're not even worried about it. But the fact that it's even a discussion is kind of repulsive when you think about how classy Zach Taylor and the Bengals were during this whole ordeal. They showed 100% compassion and support, and then magically they're talking about all these teams are going to flip coins and this and that. So here is all I know. First of all, you can't assume you're going to beat any of these teams coming out of the wild card weekend, okay? Chiefs, I'll give them their due. They won number one seed, fair and square. Congratulations, you're the number one seed. All right, you beat the horrible Raiders. Way to go, Raiders. You turds, you totally pooped the bed tonight. They're all bums. Forget that. Okay, so Chiefs are number one. Now, Buffalo, if they should lose tomorrow to the Patriots and the Bengals win, then that would lead to, I assume it leads to a coin toss if we should play them to a neutral site. I have no idea. For some reason, the rules always hurt the Bengals, and someone's going to have to explain to me why that's the case. But regardless, we have to handle business on our own, and we can't overlook anybody and say, oh my God, what's going on the second week of the playoffs? Because it just takes 1 week, one slip up, and then you're home watching it with the rest of the bums who didn't make the playoffs. So let's just handle business tomorrow against the Ravens. And right now, the spread for that, the Betfred Sportsbook spread, I believe, is 9 points. I'm still leaning towards the Bengals taking that action. I think the Bengals, this puts a huge chip on the entire team's shoulders. Joe Mixon tweeted out a picture of the rule book. Zach Taylor's brought it up. Everyone's brought it up. Everyone knows what's going on here. The Bengals are getting screwed. So it's going to be a benefit in the terms of a chip on the shoulder. So that will be definitely leave things wide open, man, come the playoff time, because who knows what's going to happen in these playoffs. I don't know. It's going to be wild. Ravens can be tough if Lamar Jackson comes back. Chargers, you never know what that bun-wearing QB can do. Patriots, you ever want to doubt the Patriots? The Steelers, both are well coached. Dolphins, who I'd like to play. That's why I think that first round decision's important about the seeding. If I would like the Bengals to squeak in that first seed and play the Dolphins with no Tua in Cincinnati. But whatever. No matter what, we're going to have to beat quality teams, and it looks like it's going to have to happen on the road. So this team is built for that, but one step at a time. We will look to the playoffs next week. But as for tomorrow, we are going to have to just handle them Ravens. Now, we lost to the Ravens earlier in the season, but I do not feel these are the same two teams that the Bengals were earlier in the year compared to now. We are firing on all cylinders at this moment, and Joe Burrow looks to be in another dimension right now. So hopefully we dissect him and we chew him up and spit him out. But it's always tough to beat a team back-to-back. I'm going to have to look at this because, you know what? I'll look at it right now. But if I'm not mistaken, in the 1990 season, this is where the Bengal genius earns that fat paycheck. 1990 Bengals, I'm pretty sure we beat the Oilers back-to-back weekends. Let me see here to make sure. I'm making sure I don't make a chump out of you. Boo, 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 boo. No, actually we didn't, So I don't like playing division opponents back-to-back weeks. So I don't know, man. This is just a odd scenario. I just don't you know what it is? It's a distraction. And I don't like the distractions. So I'd like to avoid this stuff and get it squared away. So let's just beat down the Ravens tomorrow and let's see what happens. We don't know who we're going to play yet or anything. 1 week at a time. Do not overlook anyone and just keep winning. Just keep winning. And, it's not a gimme. Them Chiefs have struggled despite their amazing record this year. They have shown some weaknesses as well as Buffalo too. So let's just go, baby. I really do think it's our boy's time here. He's looking dialed in, but it's gonna be exciting stuff. So let's go tomorrow. I expect a full beat down blowout. I'm looking at around 35-10, maybe 35-10, and I just think they're gonna be so fired up. They're gonna want to send a message that they're not playing around, and they're gonna put something in the rest of the other team's heads in the back of their heads. So it's good times, good days, sunshine. Also, this is big news here. Guys for the Bengals that are playing for incentives tomorrow. So if you're looking to get some player prop bets, you're going to want to take a look at this. Hold on one moment. So some guys are playing for their contracts to get certain money markers. All right, let me see here. All right. So let's see if they do it by team here. I know the Bengals got some Pirine. Pirine's a guy. I know he's got to get a certain amount of points. Hold on one second. Timeout. Let me get this info for you. 1 second. Back. Okay. Hayden Hurst, he gets $125,000 for 50 catches or $250,000 for 60. Right now he's at 48 catches. He also gets another $125,000 for 500 yards. So a nice 12 catch, 100 yards for that dude, and my man's getting some fat cash. So come on, man. You got to take Hurst tomorrow for a player. And also Bengals, Samaje Perine, who's at 376. He gets $100,000 for 500. So that's going to be hard getting him up that many yards, 124 yards. But is it really? I don't know. But those are definitely two players to look for if you're looking for those player prop bets. So it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow, a hyped up day. So be sure to get your Betfred Sportsbook action in, and we're going to have a day. Also remember, if you want to get some tips on who to play and some good articles on some gambling insights, check out the U.S. Gambler. All right, that's it for the Bengal Genius. I will talk to you again tomorrow because it's going to be a hyped up day. So hooday and let's go Bengals.
Man, y'all need to start tuning in to the YouTube channel, The Bengals Genius Show.